The girth of his what?
You're like a father to me.
I'm Brady, I'm the rightful queen.
Hey! I love the way it makes me feel inside.
What's up everyone, Adam from FWCI here, and I'm here to learn about Drake versus Kendrick because I'm a white person, and this guy here, Josh Johnson, is going to explain it to me. But I should probably preface this by saying I don't think I'm the whitest white person you're ever going to meet because, you know, I can sit here and say, Chlamydia couldn't even get rid of her pity to fool in me, I'ma live with the game of love. I'm certainly not ignorant to the world of hip-hop, put it that way. I'm just somebody who has got shit going on, man, and I just don't really have much time to listen to all the new music or anything like that. But I know who Kendrick is. I know who Drake is. I don't know what their beef is really about. I know there was some songs that came out recently, but I'm gonna have a listen to this, and then I'm gonna have a listen to the songs that Drake and Kendrick put out. There were two specific ones. I'll look into exactly what ones. Oh, fuck it, I should probably do that now. As a Wikipedia, that helps. Yeah, Not Like Us and The Heart Part 6. I think that's what I need to look at. So that's what we're going to have a look at on this video. And by the way, if you do want a full-length version of this one, go to patreon.com/FWCI because that's where I can watch the whole songs and everything like that. You can experience the whole thing. All right, let's do it.
They are rappers, sir. They're rappers. And I'm not acting like I know. You might bump Kendrick all the time. You might be a big Pimp a Butterfly fan. Kendrick did a verse in a song on, it was actually a Big Sean song. Big Sean is a rapper, sir. I just want to, all of these are just names, and I want to make sure that we're all up to speed.
You know, for those that don't know, I love stand-up comedy. I watch a ton of it. And he's doing a long setup that's a little bit dry because he's legitimately educating the people on, like, the finer details of, the basic details of the feud and who's going on. But the fact that he keeps coming back to this guy at the front row, I appreciate that running gag.
He's someone that helped, you know, Kendrick out in the beginning. But even in interviews, Kendrick explained himself. He said, like, this is a contest to see who's the best. It's all love, right? But Drake...
You know what? It just reminds me of a song that I love. Old school 50 Cent, How to Rob. If you've never heard that song, go listen to it. It's just name-dropping every single rapper that had ever existed up until that point, and talking about how he's gonna rob them. And it was a great song.
I snatched Kim, tell Puff you wanna see her again. Then your ass down to the nearest ATM.
Don't have several albums worth of feelings. Some people only have 4 or 5 albums worth of feelings, you know? And some people decide when to let it out, and he just lets it out on a pretty tight schedule. A pretty regimented schedule of release to let out.
We saying that Drake just pumps out bullshit? Is that where we're going with this? Because maybe, I don't know. I've heard some Drake songs, but not enough to be able to comment on that one way or the other.
There are people who started to go at Drake a little bit, and Drake is a good writer. He may have writers that he works with. He may have.
Go on, tell us more. So is it confirmed that Drake used ghostwriters? Because I have heard that discussed in the past.
But he's good, and so, you know, Meek Mill is a rapper, sorry. Meek Mill. Because that one wasn't a name. I just want to make sure that at no point you don't think that this is like punctuation or anything, because the names are going to get weirder as I go, right? He destroyed Meek Mill so bad that Meek Mill had to go back to jail just to level out some of that incarceration and changing the criminal justice system, everything, because he had to do something else for a little while because Drake really ate him up. Drake kind of fights like a cat, and some rappers fight like dogs. And so, you know, he'll do a little paw and he'll be like, "What's the issue?"
It's a pretty good analogy, actually.
Drake went at Pusha T.
It's a rapper.
True mistake.
By the way,
you're not really black because you're half white. I don't roll with any of that. I just truly think. But you see what I'm talking about. I'm not. Like it's hard to go hard when everybody knows you had health care. I'm not saying there weren't hardcore
Is that where he got his wheelchair?
I'm not saying that. Yeah, but if I hurt you, you go to a doctor immediately. Like. So anyway, and then Pusha T said, "You have a son."
Oh, we got there right away?
He released the fact that Drake had a son.
Oh!
Which people didn't know.
Fuck!
The track that's cover was Drake in blackface.
Whoa.
Is why you don't get involved with people like Pusha T.
Yeah, that is a fucking retaliation and a half. Pusha T, I don't want anything to do with you. You do your music, I'll do my videos.
You know, Drake is sitting there like, guys, I thought we were rhyming. I thought we were making music. What is this? You would think that Drake had sort of learned his lesson of like, man, I shouldn't throw stones when I might have a lot of kids. You know, because I admittedly I hadn't listened to Drake in a long time because I only have a certain amount of feelings. I feel like I got pretty far.
Man, he is dry, isn't he?
Because we're the big three, like we started the league. But right now I feel like Muhammad Ali. Kendrick heard that and took it as a personal affront.
Yeah, I'm guessing that he did, but I mean, that's a pretty... Is that really the line that triggered anything? Because that sounds like a weak fucking line in the first place. With that being said, they did bring Kendrick's name into it, so fair enough, maybe.
Drake tried to get Kendrick on that track. So he knew it was coming up and he didn't want any part of it. And then I guess he hated that he was mentioned. So then...
Hang on. So Drake wanted to get Kendrick on a diss track and then have them go at each other? Because I reckon that's a great idea, and I would love there to be like an album produced by Dre, DJ Premier, whoever, get a bunch of rappers, gloves off, no tears allowed, let everyone sort it out on the track. I feel like that would be unbelievably entertaining.
And you're right in front of me. That's all that's happening, right? So Metro Boomin and Future, you know...
This guy has a very Cat Williams vibe to him. I'm enjoying, like, his verbal kind of rhythms. I'm hearing a lot of Cat.
And then Cole was actually, I think, the first one to release. He released this song that he's since taken down because it's not something he really wanted to do. And the internet is all gas, no brakes. The internet will get you.
Yeah, you know what? I agree with that.
Do you know what I mean? People you don't know are like, I wouldn't take that if I was you. What you gonna do? Huh? Do something, huh?
Fucking nailed it. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what the internet is. A bunch of strangers, like, egging you on to be negative. I hate it. Appreciate this guy. He's good.
Grown men, famous men, powerful men, very few ever apologize. Very few ever apologize.
It's a good point.
And, you know, implied that Kendrick's wife was unfaithful, that his son might not be his and everything. And people are like, well, what's Kendrick gonna do? What's gonna happen, right?
Yeah, holy shit. I mean, that's getting pretty personal right off the rip, right? With that, fucking hell.
It's AI. This song is Drake with the late Tupac and Snoop Dogg, and it's going at Kendrick.
Really?
And some people had their feelings about that. But then...
What the fuck? All right, fair enough.
It was a lot, right? And then... And then, you know...
So what, Drake said, your wife fucked somebody else and that's not your son, and Kendrick was like, I hate you? I need to hear these songs. I'm sure there's way more to it than that.
And so he just took everything that he had, and he put it in a song called Family Matters, right? And 20 minutes later...
God, really? It's a long one?
20 minutes later, Kendrick released a song called Meet the Grams, which is a real...
Fuck! Alright, the turnaround for Kendrick was brief. I respect that. I love anytime there's like a back and forth with people and one of the riff sponsors comes super fucking quick.
Because I write so many songs, because all I do is hang out with my wife and my kids and I write, right? This is all that I do. I enjoy this. This is my favorite thing to do, is just sit at home and hate you and write songs about you and how much I hate you. So I can go forever. This This is old black man hate. You gotta understand, this doesn't happen. This doesn't happen with people under 60 almost ever.
This is a grudge that is forged in the fires of the belly of the beast. Is that what I'm getting?
He laid it down. He started the song by talking to Drake's son. Talking to Drake's son, being like, I'm sorry that's your father.
Fucking hell.
Genuinely, I'm sorry. And so if you don't understand this right now because you're 6, play it back when you're 18, okay?
Fucking hell. How... Is that exactly what he said? Or is he paraphrasing? Or... Yikes. That's a knockout blow right there. The first moment of the song.
He said things that are illegal. He said Drake was doing things that, you can listen to it. Potentially a daughter that Drake is not taking care of.
Whoa.
Which I was listening to it, I was like, not again. I feel like...
I mean, even if there's absolutely no truth to that, just the fact that he floated that there as an insult is pretty fucking ruthless.
I actually want them to do anything to each other. You know what I mean? Now, if what Kendrick is saying about Drake is true, we should lock Drake up. We should lock Drake up. And if what Drake is saying about Kendrick...
What the hell is he saying in that song?
And if what Drake is saying about Kendrick is true, we should lock Kendrick up, all right?
Oh, God, all right.
You know, as if Meet the Grams wasn't enough, Kendrick released a song called Not Like Us, which is the catchiest way to call somebody a I've ever heard in my life.
Oh, are you kidding me?
You be dancing to it forgetting what the song is about. Like,
what? And this was at the Super Bowl? Far out.
Because in the Heart Part 6, he's like, this was all part of my plan. We fed you information about me for you to say, so everything that you said is wrong. Okay, you know like when you play rock, paper, scissors, and you do rock, and the other kid does scissors, and they're like, no, actually, these are lasers. Ba-pow, 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 ba-pow.
So he's backpedaling like crazy.
Drake, if it was part of your plan to feed Kendrick information about you for him to rap about very well, by the way. Like,
why would you say that?
Why'd you send him that stuff? That's...
Right?
Tell him I'm a thing that no one wants to be. Drake should just release some songs about some feelings.
I like returning back to the joke about the songs being about feelings. All right, so that gave me some cliff notes. All right, and very well explained as well by Josh Johnson. Was that him? Josh Johnson. All right, so now that I know roughly what some of those songs were, Meet the Grahams, that sounds pretty fucking heavy. And Not Like Us also sounds like I need to listen to that. And The Heart Part 6, because that's the backpedal song, right? It looks like there's been a fighting Irish freestyle. Oh, are you kidding me? Kendrick Lamar wore a Canadian tuxedo to accept his Grammy. Ah! Fucking quality. Well done. Yeah. Oh, fuck. That is brutal. I don't know why I'm understanding that as a burn, but I love the subtlety of it as well. He doesn't even need to say anything at that point. He just rocks the double denim, and those who need to know. And this, like I say, full-length versions of these will go up on Patreon. There will be very, very little of this probably included on the YouTube edit because the copyright is punishing. But I'm going to check out Family Matters and Meet the Grahams. And then I'm going to listen to Not Like Us and The Heart Part 6. Then I'm going to watch the Super Bowl halftime show from a couple of days ago. All right, Drake, let's see what you got.
Say you hate the girls I fuck, but what you really mean? I've been with black and white and everything that's in between. You the
So I'm guessing Kendrick has an album with a car like that on the cover, right? I believe he does. Or Drake does? I don't fucking know. Someone has that car, so I'm guessing this is a bit of a dig about that. Drake can rap. He can rap. No one's saying he can't. But I'm curious to see the rest of this.
I heard that one of them little kids might be Dave Freeze.
So that's the potential baby daddy, Dave Freeze.
That ass for Drake, now shake that ass for free. Yeah.
I mean, that's a pretty brutal burn, to be honest. I mean, that section of this video is over. You know, I like the symbolism of it. If what I believe to be true is true, Drake can rap. It wasn't a terrible song. Talked a lot of shit in it. Fair enough.
At the fucking body, and you know, Rick reading my Miranda rights. I'm going on vacation now.
I get that one. Alright, so again, this thing seems to be like 3 separate little mini tracks kind of put together. Again, pretty good. I'm not a huge fan of the beat on that, but I didn't mind the flow. And honestly, this is way better sounding Drake than the stuff that I remember hearing back in the day. So he's certainly evolved since the early days, but keep digging, Drake. Let's see what you got. And you know what? I'm liking the fact that I'm enjoying this because apparently he's going to get served. So let's see what's happening.
Listen to lies that come out of your mouth. You caught a Tupac estate and beg them to sue me and get that shit down.
Yeah, I want to hear that fucking Tupac AI song that he did as well. What the fuck is that shit? Yeah, and you know what? They should have sued you, you fucking moron. If he released that and made money on it, then he should get sued for it. That's bullshit.
Is it because you live in that bachelor life? Proposed in 2015, but don't want to make her your actual wife. I'm guessing this wedding ain't happening right, because we know the girls that you actually like. The darkest secrets are coming to light. It's all on your face like what happened to Mike. Oh,
I thought I was... Because I heard the comedian guy say that Kendrick said that about Drake, but he mentioned that Drake said it about Kendrick as well. Whoa, that's a low fucking blow as well, man. And especially if it's like completely fabricated and there's no... I don't know if there's any story or anything to back up any of these accusations or whatever, but if there isn't and it's just completely made up, that's incredibly fucked up.
this shit gotta be over by now for anyone out here that's calling it right. You're dead.
Oh, he's not dead though. Nah. That was a very good burn. I'm glad I didn't listen to it and then like scoff my way through and be like, this is really fucking weak, because I'm keen for this now. I can see why this feud has captured so many people's attention over the last few years, but alright, wow, yeah, we didn't really leave much to the imagination there in Drake's song, but I just remember this is the one that starts off with him saying, hello, Drake's son, listen to this when you turn 18. Oh, fuck. Alright, let's go, Kendrick.
I'm sorry that man is your father. Let me be honest. It takes a man to be a man. Your dad is not responsible.
Oh, that is rough.
Let me be your mentor, since your daddy don't teach you shit.
Oh, crushed. Far out. This is absolutely insane. I can't believe I'd never heard this. I knew shit was going on, but I didn't know that this is where we were headed.
You'll carry yourself as king. Can't understand me right now. Just play this when you're 18.
Yo, that is an absolute fucking... That's some sweet chin music right there. That's Shawn Michaels level kick to the face right off the bat. This sounds... Is this the one the guy said came out very quick? Because this sounds not rushed, but it sounds like it's been written and recorded in a short period of time and was done very well. I've recorded songs and stuff in the past. Sometimes you just kind of get it in a way that you're really happy with on the first go. That's what it feels like, but yeah, keep going.
I think you should ask for more paper, and more paper, and more paper. I'm blaming you.
Oh, God.
And the nerve of you, Dennis. Sandra, sit down. What I'm about to say is heavy. Now listen.
It's Drake's dad, Dennis. Fucking hell, man. Yeah, this is and it escalates from here? Christ. I mean, I see why it escalated from here, but also the balls to respond to anything like this is, I mean, I guess that's how desperate you want to preserve your reputation? Fuck.
And hypersexualize him with kinks of an info fetish. Grew facial hair because he understood being a beard just fit him better. He got sex offenders on hold.
Yeah, it's a good line.
And we gotta raise our daughters knowing there's predators like him lurking. Fuck a rap battle, he should die so all of these women can live with a purpose. I've been in this industry 12 years, I'ma tell y'all one little secret. It's some weird shit going on and some of these artists be here to police it.
When did this come out? Alright, thanks for the warning, Kendrick.
Dear baby girl, I'm sorry that your father not active inside your world. He don't commit to much but it's music, yeah that.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh God! Jesus Christ. My brain is swirling right now. How personal was this up to this point? I feel like I've jumped in like midstream of this entire fucking current of insanity. Let's go.
I want to tell you that you're loved, you're brave, you're kind. You got a gift to change the world and can change your father's mind.
Oh my God. What I love about this particular verse so far, other than how fucked it is as well, like it's pretty heinous, but it could be real. Drake's, I'm sure he's fucked a lot of women in his day, and I'm sure he didn't rap it every single time, and I'm sure listening to this, he's in his head, he has to be like anxiously going back through his life like, fuck, I hope I don't have any unknown illegitimate children out there, but I probably do. Fuck it. That's what I mean. Like, this just grabs onto the core of reality, it feels like. This is a unbelievable diss track. Like, I grew up listening to like Eminem versus Benzino and Whitey Ford and like Ja Rule and like all those early Eminem feuds, ICPs, shit like that. And they were great, and they were savage, and they were brutal, and they got personal and everything like that. But this song here is more than... I mean, Eminem gave us, hey, Haley, come give Daddy his Oscar, we're going to shove it up Ja Rule's ass. That, at the time, we were like, what? This is that, but on like an entirely different plane of existence.
Right, and the fucking dead beat that should never say more life. Meet the Grams.
Oh, we got another one. Oh yeah, we got like another 2 minutes left. I love how almost lighthearted the little musical interlude between each verse is. This is a simple beat, and I wasn't feeling it, but now I'm really starting to get into this.
Women problems, therapy's a lovely start, but I suggest some ayahuasca, strip the ego from the bottom.
Oh, hang on. Is Drake's name Aubrey? Why do I feel like it is? And why do I feel like it'd be hilarious if it isn't? Because I had to go to the length of looking it up. Aubrey! Alright, we're talking to Aubrey on this one. Fuck, alright, sweet. Let's go back.
Fuck a rap battle. This a long life battle with yourself.
Fucking alright, Kendrick. He said a lot of pretty well-constructed stuff in that last one, but I think that verse about the hypothetical love child out there somewhere and just putting that out there and talking to that potentially existing individual is just a masterstroke of like war and public humiliation and everything that comes with a good rap battle. It's definitely going over the line, but clearly lines were already crossed, so gloves are off kind of thing, you know? Alright, so this is Not Like Us. Now, I've never heard this song before, and if this ends up being a really good reaction, it might be worth trying to edit into its own kind of thing. So this is my first time watching Not Like Us, whatever video you're watching this on. And if you want a full-length version, go to Patreon and have a look. Alright, so I just listened to Meet the Grams, and then I listened to... Sorry, first I listened to whatever Drake's one was. All in the Family, Meet the Family or some shit. Then it was Meet the Grahams, which was pretty fucking rough. Now I'm going to listen to Not Like Us. I feel like I'm all caught up on the backstory, at least most of it. I'm still hearing some pretty wild shit. But let's have a look. Kendrick Lamar, Not Like Us. I wonder if I've heard this before. Because people said it's a big hit, and I do hear some things, but yeah, let's have a look. I gotta watch this with the lyrics though, because it really helps.
How many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body, I'm John Stockton.
Pass on this body, I'm John Stockton. I'm feeling that line.
Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. To any bitch that talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from him.
He did this in the Super Bowl? Fuck, what? This is 2025, everybody. Enjoy.
Trying to strike a chord, and it's probably A minor.
Fuck. And of course, in that other song, when he was like, it's fucking Bobby Freeze, as like he was being all arrogant, and that is an absolute, that is a, I'm not gonna say a kill blow, but damn, that is a beautiful retort. Melandra down to Central. These clearly AI generated fucking subtitles. Better not speak on Serena. Okay. We'll hear from Serena later on in this video.
Hey, sweet chin music, and I won't pass the ox. Hey, how?
Sweet chin music! I've been running out of metaphors to use for like, that is a serious punch to the head, knockout blow, rim rocket. Like, I'm just running out of shit to say. That's why I pulled sweet chin music out of my ass. Kendrick, you just won. Well, you already won, but you're winning more.
They not like us.
You know what I do like about Kendrick's songs, and he's had this in the ones that I've listened to, he has like just a really nice brief little musical interlude to sort of just let the song marinate for a second, let the lyrics marinate in your head for a second before it just becomes mayhem again. It's something that people do every now and then, but hearing it in multiple songs, it feels kind of like him, and I'm appreciating it. It's because my brain has got a lot going on here.
You run to Atlanta when you need a few dollars. No, you're not a colleague, you a fucking colonizer.
Oh, that's a burn. Sweet chin music.
Hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 run for your life.
I'm curious how much of this actually made it into the Super Bowl.
Then step this way, step that way.
Ending it with some really like lame dance step like lyrics just to make fun of Drake about it. That was definitely a better song than Meet the Grahams, but I think Meet the Grahams was a way worse diss. Let me know in the comments, what was it in this? I'm sure I missed something about this that is was the sweet chin music, if you will. But let's check out the Superbowl halftime show.
Yeah, that song. Oh, maybe I think about it. Know what? I slow it down. Say, ladies, do me this solid.
So that was a pretty nice little tease for Not Like Us there, and that crowd would have been fucking buzzing at that point. Again, just a masterstroke. Sweet chin music, 3 times. And when he starts Not Like Us, this crowd is gonna lose their fucking minds.
That's what America wants. Nice and calm. You're almost there.
Oh my god, is Sam Jackson's whole job here just to try and act like you don't want the controversial Kendrick? You don't want Not Like Us. We want the cool, calm, collected Kendrick. And just illustrating that theatrically with these little interludes, because that's pretty fucking epic.
Mustard on a beat, bro. Deep bro, in rap. He a freak though, man. Damn, call like Ember Lamb.
We doing the second verse?
Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1 to any.
Go! Oh! That's why I keep seeing that still of him just with this massive smile on his face. Just having the time of his life. Oh my god, Kendrick, you are an absolute legend. There is nothing like subtle or trying to be cool about that right there. That is just a man loving what the fuck he does, and you know what? Rightfully so.
Certified lover boy, certified.
Yo!
Trying to strike a chord and it's probably a minor.
Fucking hell! What is happening here?
They not like us. No, they not like us.
Jesus! Oh my god. This is the most savage evisceration of a career I think I've ever witnessed. And you know what's crazy? I listened to the song. First of all, I listened to what the song was about and my mind was blown. Then I listened to the song and my mind is blown. Now I'm watching this and my mind is blown on multiple layers. I feel like I've been sweet chin music by 5 people at once.
Then stab this way, stab that way, then stab this way, stab that way. Turn his TV off, turn his
TV off?
The National Football League and Apple Music, thank you for watching this.
I'm glad I reacted to that on the channel because that was an absolute mind-blowing experience. I need to go listen to more Kendrick Lamar. I've only heard like Humble, this is another, like whatever he's done with Eminem, I would have heard those, and that's about it, I think. Oh, and obviously All right, let's talk about the songs quickly. Not Like Us. Great song, love it, absolute banger. Personally, I found Meet the Grahams to be so much worse. That was absolutely savage. Like, I didn't know where you could even take it from there, and I don't think... I think obviously the notoriety of the feud escalated from there, but with me looking back on these two songs here, I think Meet the Grahams is my favorite of the two, but Not Like Us is definitely the better song to listen to just because it's a banger. But I hope you enjoyed my first real look into Kendrick Lamar and the entire Kendrick Lamar Drake beef. Patreon.com/FWCI if you want a full-length version of this reaction, and make sure you subscribe here on YouTube if you like reaction content like TV shows, movies, and all sorts of other shit. And as always, everyone, be well, stay safe, look after your friends, ta-ta, and farewell.